Hello everyone, I am Umair of BTech IT third year, Suresh Ganviar University. I am here to present my latest project on the GPS technology, GPS tracking system. Here, through this project, we will discuss how the car or the other automobiles can be tracked through the GPS system. Here in this project, we will locate the latitudinal and longitudinal position of the device of where the GPS has been installed or has been established. Now we have to see what is the basic model of the project can be seen through the camera. This is the PCB layout of my project. Here we can see the camera in which we have embedded all the things what we have needed. This is the LCD device. This is the LCD device used to display the latitudinal and longitudinal location of the GPS device. The microcontroller is used to display. Here we have embedded the coding in the C language, which can display the latitudinal and longitudinal location of the GPS device. Here we have provided the jack through which we communicate with the GPS board or the GPS device. This is the IC. This is the Max IC 232, which convert the digital signal, which can make the understandable to the microcontroller. Here we have the crystal oscillator to change the frequency, and this is the power supply which we get from the GPS board or the 220 volt. From here we get 12 volt power supply through which we convert this 12 volt supply to 5 volt to provide the entire circuit through this IC. Now, as we can see that this is the complete circuit for the displaying and the microcontrolling the circuit. Now we'd like to shift another device. What is the GPS module? Now this is the GPS board, which we call as the GPS board. This is the transmitter. This is the receiver which can collect the signals from the various 3 or 4 satellites. This is the receiver with the magnet. This is the magnetic receiver used to collect the signals from the satellite. Now what we have in this circuit, as we can see, this is the power input of the 12 volt. The 12 volt power input will be provided through the adapter through the 220 volt. This volt is going to the bridge rectifier, which is known as bridge rectifier, and this voltage goes through this IC. This IC will convert the 12 volt of power supply into 5 volt to provide the entire circuit. This entire circuit consists of again a Max 232 IC and the jack and the serial port to communicate with my other device. To display this location. This Max 232 will make the jack to communicate and make this microcontroller to understand what the signal has been sent through the receiver. Now this is the GPS receiver, which is going to collect the signal from the various satellites. This receiver plays the major role where this will tell the location, latitudinal and longitudinal location, collecting data from the various satellites on the basis of the law of triangulation. Now this signal will be sent to this board, and here we have the board for displaying. So now we have to connect both the circuit to understand the working of this project. Now I am going to connect for the power supply this to this port like this simply, and we are going to serial port connect to the data communication for the serial port through this as now we need the power supply from since our power supply is 220 volt, we need to convert the 220 volt into 12 volt. The 12 volt will be converted through this simple adapter. Here we connected. This adapter goes like this. No problem. Now we have connected the power supply of 220 volt getting through this adapter 12 volt. This 12 volt coming from this port, and this 12 volt is passing through this IC 7805, which is converting the 12 volt. This is a simple mechanism. This convert the 12 volt of power supply into 5 volt, which is providing through this circuit. This circuit, another power supply has been transferred through through this, which is again going through IC 7805, which is also performing the same function, giving 5 volt of 5 volt through this circuit. This circuit consists of, as we have discussed earlier, this circuit consists of a MAX 232 IC and a microcontroller. This MAX 232 IC and this, both the circuit communicate through this serial port and make the microcontroller to understand the language of this serial transformation or translation of data. This microcontroller is burned with the C program for displaying the latitudinal and longitudinal location of the GPS, that GPS device or the modem. We can see the latitudinal and longitudinal location of this device is shown by the LCD by continuous refreshing the latitudinal 121 degree and east, this and the longitudinal, both the devices. If we can see in better way, this is the latitudinal and longitudinal, the current latitudinal and longitudinal location of this device. Now we have also provided a reset switch. Suppose the system has been hanged or not working properly or not providing the correct location, we have to provide the reset switch where we can reset this entire system. This is the reset switch. I can press it like this. This is the capacitor. This is the crystal oscillator. The major role of the crystal oscillator is to provide the right frequency of. This is all what we have made through the GPS. This is the GPS receiver. This is the display. Now I like to thank my group members Saddam Khan and Sandhya and Richa Jaiswal for contributing the major role in this project. I would also like to thank Mr. Virendra Kumar, for Assistant Professor of Suresh Gyan Bihar University, and Indra Pratap Singh sir for contributing and giving contribution for the completion of this project. Thank you very much.